this was one of the triggers for me to think more about this kind of maybe misunderstanding that a lot of things that should remain intimate enter this realm of global communication. So that was something that occupied me a lot over the last, let's say, 2 months.
Do you, when you're communicating, do you tend to delete your messages? Do you keep them? Do you archive them? Do you delete them after a while?
I work with computers, and I'm a non-deletionist. I archive everything. I do archive. I'm an archivist in a way, and a lot of things that I do are about keeping stuff. So I find deleting wrong, and I've deleted very few. I've recently, like just maybe 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, I've deleted a message to a friend because it was really, if you communicate online, people think it's encrypted, blah, blah, but I think it's all nonsense. I mean, it stays on your screen, it stays with you. It's not that it leaks to it. Like, no, I usually don't delete messages, just when it's really, really... I've deleted 5 messages in my life. I've probably written 500,000. I don't delete messages. I have all my email back to the 1990s.
And why do you keep them?
Because I can search it. I found an email to my friend, this friend of mine who is is in such a bad situation. I found an email that I wrote to him like 8 years ago, and it made a lot of things clear to me. Why I was so confused, why I was maybe less, how much I like him, what my position to him was 8 years ago. So I'd like to be able to just search for a word that I know was in that email and then find it.
So do you think that you keep the emails almost like a reflective tool that you can go back to that maybe reveal patterns of behaviour or feelings that you weren't aware of at the time? Or
I keep them because I think, why delete them? It's so cheap to keep them. I download films a lot, and I keep everything, and I don't watch all the films I download, but I keep stuff around. I'm coming from a mindset that is against deletion, but obviously some of us are not so much in the camp of people who now want to delete their Facebooks, because it's anyway an illusion. You can't really delete. It's anyway out there. It's been out there. It's on other people's computers. It's
can't be deleted. Do you think, how does that impact on your personal relationships? Do you not like to delete relationships?
I mean, delete would be a metaphor. I mean, I try to be okay with people who
so
I
you
don't...
want to
delete
be
is
friends?
not... I try to keep... I try to with people who I, let's say, liked a lot at some point in my past, and now that's different. I like to not... Let's say... I prefer to plane crashes. I prefer, like, controlled descent, if you will. So... I don't want to delete people, no, because it doesn't work. If you delete them, they don't delete you. They still have a copy of you, and then they forward the copy of you to someone else, and then that's just as fucked up. If I don't delete them, I think I at least have a copy that I can modify myself. No? I don't believe in deletion because I don't think it works. I don't think you can delete. It's not that easy. You can forget, but that's another thing. Or you can forgive, but that's entirely different.